Hello dear friends. Today we have a new scary story of Kong and Skar King, a story that must be watched until the end to understand its terrible events. So please stay with me as always. Kong descended, not with the usual tremor of anticipation, but with a dread that coiled around his heart like a prehistoric serpent. Whispers of the Skar King, once relegated to campfire stories, had become a chilling reality echoing through the very rock. The bioluminescent fungi, usually a comforting glow, cast grotesque, distorted shadows that danced on the cavern walls like mocking demons. The air grew thick and metallic, stealing his breath from his lungs, leaving a taste of something rotten and ancient. Silence, a tangible entity, pressed down on him, broken only by the frantic pounding of his heart, a drumbeat against the impending doom. Then he saw it, the Skar King. Imagine a colossal spider crafted from fractured obsidian, each shard pulsing with a sickly green light that seemed to drain the color from the world. Its body was a grotesque parody of Kong himself, but impossibly twisted and elongated, with spindly legs tipped with razor-sharp claws. In place of a head, there was a pulsing orb of pure darkness, a cosmic mud that seemed to devour light and sanity itself. Panic choked Kong. He roared, a sound that shook the caverns, but it died in his throat, swallowed by the suffocating silence. Around the Skar King ride a chorus of nightmares, warped skull crawlers, bloated and monstrous, their eyes glowing with the same putrid green as their master. They were grotesque parodies of life, animated by the Skar King's corrupting touch. The battle began, a symphony of terror. Kong fought with the blind fury of a cornered beast, but his blows seemed to pass through the Skar King's obsidian form, leaving only shimmering cracks that rippled and reformed. The Skar King remained impassive, its darkness radiating an aura of despair that threatened to extinguish the fight in him. The warped skull crawlers were a relentless assault, their claws staring at his fur, leaving searing gashes that pulsed with an alien green energy. But worse was the mental assault. The Skar King's darkness seeped into Kong's mind, weaving visions of Skull Island consumed by the void, his skin dissolving into nothingness, their screams echoing in the endless dark. He fought on, fueled by a primal defiance, but the despair gnawed at him, slowly draining his will. Then, a flicker of memory, a legend passed down through generations, a shimmering ape, bathed in an ethereal light, battling a creature of pure shadow. Was it just a myth or a forgotten truth? Hope, fragile as a spider web, bloomed in his chest. He tore through the debris of ancient battles, his hand brushing against something smooth and cold. A shard of obsidian, unlike any he'd seen before. It pulsed with the same sickly green light as the Skar King, but it also held a faint, ethereal glow, the color of forgotten courage. With a defiant roar that shook the very foundations of the caverns, Kong launched. The Skar King unleashed a wave of pure oblivion, a torrent of inky blackness aimed at snuffing out Kong's very existence. In a desperate gamble, Kong slammed the shard into the wave. Light and darkness collided in a deafening explosion, a vortex that threatened to tear the fabric of reality. The cavern pulsed with a blinding energy, then an agonizing silence descended. The warped skull crawlers were gone, dissolved into nothingness. The Skar King remained, its obsidian form cracked and smoking. But a new horror unfolded. The darkness of the Skar King flickered for a moment, the shard's ethereal light filling its place. Then, with a screech that tore through the silence, a tendril of pure, radiant light shot out and slammed into the shard. The shard dulled, the courage fading to a faint ember. The Skar King stood still, its form cracked and smoking. But the change had come over it. The green light pulsed faster, a malevolent hunger in it now. The Skar King was wounded, but somehow different. Dread, cold and absolute, filled Kong. He hadn't defeated the Skar King. He had unwittingly empowered it. He emerged from hollow earth, the volleybler of light and sound. But the victory tasted like ash in his mouth. He was still a protector, but now he was a conduit, a channel for the Skar King's growing power. Every night, under the pale moonlight, Kong felt a flicker of green light within him, a faint echo of the Skar King's darkness. He wasn't just fighting the Skar King anymore. He was fighting a darkness that now resided within him, a darkness that not only mimicked his strength, but also fed off his fear, his despair. The true battle had just begun, and Kong wasn't sure if he was fighting to save the world, or to save himself from becoming the very monster he sought to defeat. Thank you to my friends and viewers who were with me until the end of the story. So if you enjoyed today's scariest story, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and write your comments. And I leave it to the great God until Monday.